sound, Paul.
Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul, EastX Twitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Alejandro.
Hola, amigos.
And we are streaming Woodle Tree Adventures for Xbox One. It is also available on probably some other platforms. Is there still no sound? They're scaring me.
I hear it.
On the stream?
Yeah.
Is that what I was doing, Nikki? Just
Brian is just trolling you.
Okay. You guys freaked me out. So this comes from a developer called Chubby Pixel, I believe. Start, a game by Fabio Ferrara. How do you say that, Alejandro? Say his name.
Fabio Ferrara.
There you go. Ferrara.
Ferrara.
Can't do the rolling R's. The rolling R's is the worst.
Those are the soft R's. Those one you don't have to roll because they're just like rara, as opposed to.
Ferrara. No, it's
Ferrara.
Ferrara.
Oh, it's double R. Okay, then the first one is rolled. The second one just kind of floats.
Right.
So ra versus ra.
So, real quick, there are lots of capitalization and punctuation mistakes in this text. The developer should hire me to proofread for him. I'm very affordable. So, I have to collect fairies' tears. That's a weird thing to collect. Isn't that the tree from... Ah, look, I'm playing the game now.
Oh, wow. That was kind of like, boom, here's the swimming pool.
This is interesting. It's a very indie game, but it kind of reminds me of, I don't know, early 3D platformers while they were still learning how camera angles and stuff work. This is the house I built for you. From there you will be able, needs a comma, you will be able to travel across the land. Inside, you will also find 2 items that will be precious in your quest. Okay, let's do this. This is what I love about Saturday Game School, is getting to come across unique games like this. Hey, Dr. Sabota! SNK Rotary Arcade Joystick, fancy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, we're still going to do that SNK 40th anniversary stream sometime in the next few weeks, Dr. Sabota, you know, and everybody else. We've just been waiting on... Is this a bad guy? Can I kill him? He just pushes me around.
He looks friendly. I don't think he looks... Yeah. Can you eat him?
I wish. So I can dash by holding X. This kind of reminds me of that one game like Woodle or something. It was on...
Yeah.
Not to make the comparison, but it reminds me a little bit in its indiness of that game that was on my worst games of the year list. It was this really weird 3D platformer, but this one's different.
Cool. Maybe you have to get your mounting ability so you can collect mounts and then just ride around.
That would be neat. What the heck is that thing? There's a spinning globe.
It's like a blueberry. Oh, the globe. Yeah, I don't know. Huh.
Darker Player claims that all Xbox One accessories are compatible with the new Xbox that's coming out next year. Uh-oh. Okay, so now I can attack with B.
Oh, nice. Handy.
It says you can use it as defense, but actually it's offense. Travel across the lands by hitting the magical globe in the house. Where's the rucksack? I don't see a rucksack. And in fact, the camera angle has gone nuts. Is that the blue thing that I have? That must be the blue thing. Alright, let's do this.
That will look like a purse, I guess, with some imagination, yes. It's very minimalistic. I kind of like it. It has like a, yeah, old school feel.
Yeah, it's kind of do-it-yourself-ish, you know?
Yeah.
But not necessarily in a bad way. So far, so good. Unless, if it gets frustratingly hard, then I'll get annoyed with it. But for now, I am liking it.
Oh, wow.
You got cherries hidden in the water and stuff.
So what are you supposed to be? Like a chocolate marshmallow roll, or what are you?
Well, I'm a tree.
Oh, duh, yeah.
Or a log or something.
Yep. I saw the roll inside. I couldn't tell if it was really a trunk or a piece of candy. 'Cause there's food everywhere.
That's true. I would eat a piece of candy that looked like him.
But I guess it's more like fruit rather than candy, right? It's more like natural.
You're more like fruit.
If I were a fruit, I will be durazno.
What is that? Uh-oh.
Peach.
If I go down, will I be able to get back up? That's the question. Is there any... There's no way to rotate the camera. Like, I know I need to go down and get that stuff. I'm just going to try it. But you can zoom the camera in or out with the right stick. You can zoom in crazy close to yourself. Ah, I killed that guy and it made a goofy sound. I don't know what I'm doing. This is so strange, but also pleasant.
You certainly don't work for like green, what's that organization?
Greenpeace?
Greenpeace, yeah. You're killing
PETA.
everything. Not making any points there, but you're doing well.
Does anyone else hate PETA as much as I do? People for the ethical treatment of animals, but they're actually more like a semi-terrorist group, or at least an extremist group. Anything back here?
I don't know if I don't like them.
They say and do a lot of dumb things. That's why I don't like them.
Well, Greenpeace is the same. I understand. I sympathize with the cause, but not with the methods.
Ooh. So, I really wish I could rotate the camera, because it is awkward not being able to.
Welcome, Jesus Ninja.
Jesus Ninja, always good to see you, dude. The enemies are so strange. Where am I?
Well, maybe his actual name is Jesus. You know, it's not like a reserved domain or something like that.
Oh, nice. Darker Player likes pita bread, which is not spelled the same way, Darker Player. But that's funny. I like the play on words, though. We appreciate that around here. Is this... green zombie guy. It makes this water sound when you kill enemies. It's just... It's like, why? But... This game is really trippy. If you're the kind of person who play games while high, I bet you'd get a little extra something out of it.
This is like Pink Floyd, the Woodle Tree Adventures.
For reals. How am I doing, Jesus Ninja? I'm kind of tired, but I'm having a good time with Alejandro on mic here.
Trying my best.
And it's always great to see you guys. Love you so much. Yeah, guys, it's Neo Geo June. I've been streaming a different Neo Geo game almost every weekday. And I would love for you guys to tune in and support that. Because, like, one thing that people have often said is, Paul, you need to stream more. So when I do stream more, I need people... Oh, he says, why are you hitting me? That's funny. When I do stream more, then I need people to turn up for it. Otherwise, what's the point? Just something to think about, audience. Oh, I got killed. But it only started me back at the beginning, and I don't seem to have to recollect all the items. So that's a good thing. What graphic engine does this use? Is it Unity?
I was gonna say probably Unity. Kind of looks like Unity, but...
Yeah, would you say, is the developer using the built-in stuff that Unity came with? I don't know, it's all so strange.
Although if they're indie, you would have seen the made with Unity, because otherwise it's pretty expensive.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, I wasn't paying attention to the startup, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm with...
good, Braunmeister. I appreciate it. This, I mean, it's kind of like going to a playground, because you can just go everywhere you want, and it's all colorful and fun looking.
Is the world changing, or is the world pretty static?
Oh, it's static.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh, I was thinking, what does it remind me of? It reminds me a lot of the custom levels you can make in Disney Infinity. Kind of has that.
I didn't know Disney Infinity had that feature.
Yeah, you could create like your own blocks, and then you could make enemies just pop up and just level up like crazy. It was the best way to grind, to be honest.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty
You know
slow
what?
though. It had a limit. Eventually, was just like, yeah, you're adding too much stuff, and you get pretty slow in the generation. But it was fun, a lot of fun.
Ooh. I was
Yeah.
just thinking the other day that I need to sell my Skylanders collection. I have a fairly large number of them.
You gotta let me know then. Ping me offline because my son loves that.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, we have a
Okay.
ton here, but not enough. Never enough.
Okay, because the only thing is I would just sell them all in one batch, not individually, you know. So if you can handle that, then I certainly would love to send them to you.
I think we can handle that.
Right on. Yeah, I have a few that are unopened, and I have the Crash Bandicoot one, which is the coolest one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you have from like different games or?
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
from most of the games, not every single. I mean, like none of them are complete. Oh, that guy threw a projectile and killed me. Darn him.
Yeah. I always wanted to buy like the dark set that came with the all of the bad guys, but
Well, I know I've got the bald guy. What's his name?
I'm trying to remember. I keep
Slime
thinking
or
Gargamel,
something.
but it's not Gargamel. It's
Yeah,
because he
he's
looks
a
just like
wannabe
him.
Gargamel.
Yeah. Gosh, I have his name on the tip of my tongue. I'll remember.
Ha! Killed the bad guy that time.
Oh, Chaos, because he's like, it's me, Chaos. Always with
Yeah,
that
he's like,
crazy voice. Yeah.
chaos! Something like that.
Yeah.
That's how he talks. I hate the Skylanders for no reason.
Crookshanks. Such a fun game. I played that with yeah, so many times. It's so good.
Which game?
The one we were just talking about.
Oh, Skylanders.
Skylanders. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, they are all pretty fun.
they're fun.
Yeah, it's just they take up a lot of room, and I need to make more room in the place.
Yeah, my son was really like, oh, let's just get through this quick. Like, no, let's go investigate. Come on, we can combine our characters and go through this door. No. Let's finish the storyline. I was like, gee, jerk. You 6-year-old jerk.
Oh boy. Don't call him that.
I'm kidding.
Pobrecito.
No, it's been 40 years since then. I think he's become quite a gentleman and a scholar. So I'm proud.
He's grown out of his jerk phase.
Yeah, and by the way, happy Father's Day for all of those dads that are here tonight, including yourself, Paul, because
Oh,
tomorrow is
yeah.
Father's Day. So
Guess I am kind of a dad, aren't I?
yeah,
Due to having all those kids that I have.
yeah, the recognized ones and the unrecognized ones, they all count.
Well, I can't make any more, okay? Right. So I think I need to fall onto the elevator. Oh, I fell too far.
Oy.
Dang it. That's annoying. There might be an achievement for getting all the fruit in a level, so I gotta try, you know? I have to.
Oh yeah.
You know, Human Brian is basically the world's biggest achievement fan, and he wouldn't let me hear the end of it if I didn't get them all.
Absolutely.
I understand, Brian, I understand.
I think
I've
the
always
only
said
game
those
that I
kids.
really went all the way was oh, that Luchadores game. I was just playing it so much. And
Guacamelee!
Guacamele. Oh my god. I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, oh, screw this. And I went and did everything, like literally everything.
Nice. Did you? Well, I mean, did you beat it on the highest difficulty, or
No.
no? Oh, so not
Well,
quite everything.
Everything
all but
but
one thing.
on the other difficulty. Yeah. I locked out I unlocked the whatevers and the happy ending and the bad ending and all that, but
Good, good. Yeah, do you
think-
know, I got all the trophies on the Vita version of the game, and I
Nice.
also got all of the achievements in the Xbox version, which means I had to beat both of them on normal and hard.
nice. And I think Kiki said that the Guacamele 2 is free right now on Xbox on games with gold.
Game Pass, it's on Game Pass.
Oh, Game Pass. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that is awesome. Like, what a cool game to include on Game Pass. Game Pass does not have Cuphead for some reason, which gets my grits, but it does have Guacamelee too. I know, because
Okay.
I don't want to buy freaking Cuphead. I either want to get it for free or half off, and it never goes on sale for half off.
That's the issue I have with Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch. Every time I go, it's still $60, and I'm like, really? Do I have to wait till Black Friday so it's like 50 instead of 60?
Yeah, I think it may have been on sale a couple times, but not that often.
I missed it. I think there was time it was like 35, and it probably was
Oh,
like Thanksgiving last year.
that enemy hit me, and I was like at the very end of the level.
Yeah, that green guy looked really, really mad at you.
Yeah, what a punk. Yeah, guys, I only have 2 years of Xbox Live banked, but I signed up for Game Pass, you know, the $1 Game Pass Ultimate deal. So now I have Game Pass Ultimate for 2 years, which is pretty sweet. Some people got it for all 3 years, but I only got it for 2. Still, I'm not complaining
Nice.
very much. I'm complaining a little. Yeah, did you get in on that deal, Alejandro?
No, not yet. I probably should.
Yeah, you should. It's a super good value, and I know you like playing on the computer. You get a bunch of free computer games, you know, while your membership is going. So you buy the 2 years of Live, which you know is only $50 with your discount, and then for $1 it upgrades it to Game Pass Ultimate for the whole 2 years.
Yeah, Iki was selling me on that the other night. He's like, "Come on, man, do it." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I haven't done it.
It is an
Yeah.
insane value. It's just too good a deal. Then you'll have a ton of Xbox and PC games to play for 2 whole years.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it because I had the Xbox One S in a different room just as a supposed to be UHD video player, but it wasn't being used. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna reclaim it, and started playing Assassin's Creed Origins, which is a really good game.
Nice.
And I just I think that the Xbox Live thing just expired like a month and a half ago. So I was waiting to renew what we renewed to get that, but yeah.
You do need to get the 2-year thing then.
Oh yeah.
Okay, come on. So I gotta use this elevator to... Did it. Can I jump across to the other one? Let's find out. Yes, good.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see if I can jump back in the elevator. No, that's okay. And Jono mentions that you can get the PC only Game Pass for cheaper, but not cheaper than what we're doing to get Game Pass Ultimate.
So if you get both, you have to pay for both separately, like if you want PC and Xbox?
No, that's the thing. You would just get Ultimate. Ultimate covers both.
Oh. Yeah, right. Yeah, you said that.
Yeah. It's the whole deal.
Yeah, my PS4 PSN thing also expired because I personally haven't played as much. My son is the one who plays most of the games. I just making music for the most part.
I did T. Well, you know, PlayStation Plus 1 year is on sale for $40 right now, so you also probably should pick that up while it's on sale.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna end up spending like
$2
$100.
maybe?
Yeah, with everything. So it's like.
Well, true, but it saves you money in the long run. I did it. I beat the level. I put the water drops in the thing, and I got an achievement. Complete the first level. 100 gamer score. Not too shabby.
Yeah. I think PS Plus is awesome if you have a DS because you get all these really mini games and they're a lot of fun. I used to have one called like Fat Princess. It was like a princess that ate cakes and you just made points by eating cakes.
Yeah, I have that game, Fat Princess Adventures. It looks like when you get enough fruits, then you unlock things.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's what they are for. Oh, Braillemeista hasn't had PS Plus in a while either. That's too bad. I have it. I can't stand missing out on those free games, but also I need the cloud save and stuff.
Yeah. Did I say Nintendo DS? I meant Vita.
Vita, yeah.
Yeah.
But the free Vita games stopped at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I got rid of my Vita. I still have the game you gave me.
But no Vita?
I have a PlayStation TV, a PS TV, so I play it on that.
Good.
Yep. I didn't sell it with my big card. I scored a 64 gig card for like nothing when they were shutting down Toys R Us around here.
Lucky.
Yeah. Peeps, the contest is open. Try to avoid chatting while the contest is going so Iki can be not cranky tonight.
Yeah. You don't want him to be picky icky.
That's right.
I'm getting all this fruit.
But if you do, no harsh feelings.
Ah. I'm glad that you have unlimited lives in this. If you didn't, it would be annoying. But since you do, it's pretty cool because you can always go after everything without fear.
It will be cool if there was like suddenly a swarm of like termites or something like, oh my god.
Hey, Lightspeed Halo. Swarm of termites.
Yeah, start eating like all of the trees and you have to run because
Oh.
they're gonna fall into oblivion.
You're right, they would be my natural enemy.
That's right. Although I guess you're jumping on terrain, not on trees. You're the tree. Everything is dirt.
That's true. They would chase me around because I'm the tree.
Well, some moles maybe. Moles are annoying.
Hey, Jay Bronus. Yeah, you know, actually, I like this game. It's very, very indie. Like, some people would be put off by how indie it is, but it's neat. You know, like the gameplay is good and the world is charming. Charmingly odd. Oh, that enemy killed me. But I killed him too, so it's okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's a good looking game. I like it.
Nice. Give me that water drop. Love the big
Okay, I'm here now.
drops. Tyler, how you been?
Good. Hey, Alejandro.
We were so worried about
How are
you.
you, man?
Yeah, so I was part of Target Outage 2019 today. Did you guys all hear about that?
No.
No, what's that?
So, like, the registers at Target stopped working for like 2 hours today. So I was at Target shopping, and then I couldn't check out. And so I waited for like 30 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes, just shopped around, and then still couldn't check out, and I had to go. So they had to put all my stuff on hold, and I had a couple things that were like clearance items.
Hey, Dark Six.
And so there's only one or two of them, so I wanted them to hold them for me, you know. And
yeah.
So then I had to go back and pick them up today because it's working now, or later this evening. Just right, that's where I was.
You know, that little adventure, that would be a good subject of discussion in Discord when it happens to you.
Ah, interesting.
People would be like, oh, really? And they would ask you questions about it and stuff.
Huh. Good point.
But I'm glad you managed to get your stuff back. I mean,
Yeah,
be able to purchase your stuff.
Yeah, I survived. So barely,
you're
but I
here.
survived.
You're here. You're here.
Glad to hear it. Dark Six, this is an indie 3D platformer called Woodle Tree Adventures. Tyler, I could see how you might be put off by the endiness of it, but we were just discussing how it's actually quite fun, despite how weird it is.
Is it hard? Looks really easy.
It's really easy, you know, but it's just about like, it's kind of like playing at a playground, you know, like you're just going around this big 3D world and you don't have to worry about running out of lives or anything. And I don't know, it's just charming. You can't rotate the camera, but you can zoom in and out as much as you want. Wow. Is there any point to going up the waterfall? Not really.
You gotta get the one that's behind the waterfall, though.
Hey, Pitfall Harry. Oh, I didn't see that one in the building. Good point. Well, oh no, my guy got stuck. There we go. Thank you for pointing that out. That's the one you were talking about, right? I hope.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you been to the movies, either of you guys?
Never.
Oh. Tyler,
think
why
most
didn't you say
recent-
hi to Pitfall Harry? Isn't he your friend?
I've always wanted to go, but I've never been able to go. Did he say anything? All I saw is that he won the contest.
Yeah, well, that's pretty rad all on its own. But yeah, he says hi.
Hi, Pitfall Harry.
There you go. Yeah, the only thing is the levels are really big, and if you die, you start all the way back at the very beginning. Although one time I didn't start back at the beginning, and I don't know why, but every other time I have.
And there is there are achievements actually for collecting the cherries. So yes, you're doing well in collecting the cherries.
Oh no, do you actually have to get them all? Does it say all, or does it just say like a million?
3,000 cherry collecting
3,000
achievement.
freaking cherries. I don't know if I
Yeah.
can do all that. It's a
Yep.
lot of cherries. There's an adult comic book called Cherry Pop Tart. That's the girl's name, Cherry Pop Tart. I'm not recommending that you guys all read that, but I'm just saying.
I will definitely not name any child that.
Yeah, you probably
Child of
shouldn't.
mine.
Oh boy. Yeah, I wish we had like the ability to just rotate the camera 90 degrees. Like every now and then it'll rotate on its own when you get to a certain point in the level, but you should be able to rotate it.
I'll look up, see if maybe there's a hidden control for that.
I mean, probably not, because I would feel it. What is that thing over there? Oh, it's just wind. Congratulations, winner or winners.
That's right.
Which round of the contest were we on? That was the first round? Ah! Tyler, I went back and beat Coffee Crisis last week's stream game.
The beat 'em up.
Yeah, one thing is there's achievements for beating it with each of the characters, meaning you have to beat every level with each of the characters. And when we did the stream, I was switching back and forth, so that's pretty annoying.
Hmm.
I mean, I can see why they would do that, but it'd be nicer if it was just like beat the final level with each character, instead of artificially making people play through it twice.
I mean, beat 'em ups are meant to be played many times.
That is true, Tyler. I'm a busy dude, and I got a lot of games to play. I got 3 Ratalaika games to review.
Yuck.
Some of them are alright. This one that I'm reviewing, Warlock's Tower, I would say is actually a good game. It's like
But do you get all the
Slayaway Camp.
achievements like 15 minutes into the game?
This one, you actually have to play through... You don't have to play every single level, but you do have to like play through the whole game, basically, to get them.
Wow, I've never played a Ratalaika game like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not... The game itself, it's just like Slayaway Camp, except with Game Boy style visuals. Do you remember Slayaway Camp, the way that played? Didn't you get them all the trophies?
Yes and yes.
Yeah, so it's like that, where you have a certain number of moves per level, and you just gotta think.
Yeah, I
your way
like puzzle
through it.
games like that. I think I actually heard about that game and I was like, oh, this looks cool. And then I think I saw it was Ratalaika. And it's not so much that like I didn't want to review it or I thought I would hate it, but their games are also cheap and on sale frequently too. So I was like, yeah, I'll just get it when it's on
Why
sale.
not? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth a play, particularly if you like that other
Yeah.
games.
Well, I think all their games are only $5.
You may be right. I feel like maybe 1 or 2 of them are more, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
I don't know.
Do you know, I've been emailing them about like setting up a weekend stream, and they've just been ignoring my emails, which makes me sad. Ratalaika
Jerks.
thinks they're too good for us.
Boo.
Yeah, for reals. But hey, at least I can... And I got the Xbox and PlayStation codes, so that's gonna be mad achievements and trophies,
Nice.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
And you said you got them for review or did you just stream?
Yeah, for review, for like a
okay.
bento.
Well, how did they get codes from them if you can't get a hold of them?
It's the same dang email address that I've been using, that they've been ignoring me with.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Like, I mean, they need to just have a template that says, oh, no, sorry, we're not going to be able to provide you with the code or whatever. That way you don't,
Yeah.
like, bother continuing to reach out to them and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I don't know which way I'm supposed to... I mean, like, I see that I can go forward, but I want to get all the cherries. Gotta have those cherries, Tyler.
That's right.
Do you know cherries are actually Tyler's least favorite fruit?
I don't like cherries. That's actually, I don't know that they're my least favorite, but I don't like them for whatever reason.
Huh.
I like
the
artificial
seeds.
cherry flavor, but
What
Oh.
about, like,
Yeah, I mean,
you ever get cherries in your drink at Sonic?
no. I don't go to Sonic much.
They have those in Utah,
Yes.
but you just don't go there.
There's nothing special about them. I know they have like a lot of slushies and drinks, but
What?
I
Dude,
just
they,
go like 7-Eleven.
They have the best
for that.
fountain drinks.
they're also
There's no
famous
such-
for car shows that people or car gatherings. A lot of people get together on like weekends and they bring their collector cars. It's kind of a,
Oh, really?
a thing. Yeah, at least here in Missouri, that's what they do.
Icky doesn't like cherries either. That's funny. Yeah, no, they don't do the car show thing here that I know of.
Yeah, I don't
Their
think
app
they
is
do here
really
either, but
terrible.
Maybe.
Like, they have all these deals through the app, but...
Oh yeah, I did try that once and I wasn't happy with it.
Yeah, it is... Here's what happened to me. For one thing, you have to load it with $10 if you want to buy anything through it. Like, it's not just like you place the order and then you pay when you get to the place. You have to buy currency through the app. So
Ew.
that's stupid enough.
Yeah.
And I had... Why did I just fall and die there?
Oh,
So
you weren't
take a drink.
like waving your wing fast enough, maybe.
Was I supposed to? But anyway, so I bought a drink and I had like 850 left, right? And then the next time I went into the app, it says that like my account is no good anymore. Like I don't know exactly what the error is, but like basically it won't let me use the app anymore. So like that currency is just stolen.
That's
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't much appreciate it. So
Yeah, I think you just get in there again, and then you just whip your little wingy thing, and then you float up.
okay, because last time it made me fall. I didn't like that.
I hope. Don't quote me on that, but I think that should do.
Huh, it seemed to.
Ah! I feel useful.
Look at that. It sent me way far back when I fell. Yeah, so the
Yep.
checkpointing could definitely be better. Not all the way back, thank goodness, because this is a big level. They're very big. Dr. Player says I should report him to the BBB. If I really was concerned about it, I would, email their customer service or something. I haven't taken that step.
Yeah. I like BBB. They're fast and, effective, I think.
Really? Because I think a lot of times people complain to them and nothing happens.
I've actually gotten email or actually posted responses from complaints from the actual manufacturers, like, "Oh, sorry, we want to make it up to you," blah blah blah.
Hey, nice job.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I saw a movie this week. A movie that's been out for several weeks, and it is Detective Pikachu.
Nice.
Yes, and I really don't understand why Tyler didn't like it, because it was a
Oh,
pure
the story's
delight.
so stupid.
I thought the story was fine.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Why? What's stupid about it? Oh, look, there's a guy over there that...
Oh, here's these huge moving turtles. Oh, okay, they're gone by. Let's go over here now.
Yeah, so you gotta get back over there and go through that inside tunnel, I guess, to get that dude.
I don't think I had to get him.
Ah.
There's my next achievement, unlock the yellow leaf. Word.
Yay.
Yeah, the movie's very funny. Yeah, there's things that happen in it that don't make a ton of sense,
Oh,
but
it's
that's...
I thought it was super corny and not like it was funny for kids, but I didn't like it at
Well,
all.
Jono says he liked it.
Good. I think you're in the minority on this one, Tyler. I think it's
Probably.
actually a pretty popular movie.
That's okay. It's all right when a lot of people are wrong and only a few people are right.
Is that how it works?
Yes.
Next, Tyler's going to tell us why we shouldn't vaccinate our kids.
That's right.
Well, I've unlocked the yellow leaf, and it actually lets me shoot projectiles, so fighting enemies is going to be easier. I like that. Besides going to Target, what have you been up to, T-Dog?
I went and visited my mom for a while, and then I went to my friend's house because it was his sister's birthday, and so we had a birthday party.
Is this the level
Well,
I
we had a
already did?
barbecue or whatever, and cupcakes and cake.
Ooh. Sounds like
Yeah,
a
so
good
it ended
time.
up being a busy day. Go back to Target.
Did they have any beer there?
They did, but I didn't have any.
Ooh. You don't like beer, Tyler?
I don't really like it now, especially not during the day. It just makes me tired.
Yeah,
Like,
it does
I mean,
have a bit of a...
If I'm gonna
effect.
drink, it needs to be like consistent, and I don't want to like start drinking at 2 p.m. because it's tons of calories throughout the day, and you kind of, especially with beer, it makes me feel bloated too. So no, I'm not a big beer guy at all.
Dang. For whatever reason, I like the feeling that beer gives me a little bit more than the feeling that hard liquor gives me. But beer is decently high in calories, even if you drink the lower calorie beer.
Yeah. Well, we also, I mean, they are going to make stronger beer. Like they passed a law, they can have stronger beer here. But right now we still have weak beer too, so you need to drink even more of it to get the same amount of alcohol here.
Oh, yeah, don't you guys
So
have like 1% beer?
even more calories and carbs.
Oh. Yeah, too many of those. Isn't this game just trippy, Tyler? That's how I would describe it.
Yeah, it's a little goofy.
But it reminded me of that one game that was on my worst games of the year list one year. Oops. Do you remember what game it was called? It was a W, like Woozle or something. I know.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was supposed to be similar to an N64 3D platformer, but it was really nothing like that. It was just like super do-it-yourself. But like a way less tight gameplay experience than what this particular game offers. Yay, Alejandro's back.
Yes, I am back.
Darker player, don't misspell Tyler's name. You'll hurt his feelings.
Yeah, that's sad. Think I'm always right on everything. No, I'm always right on everything.
Let me see your text me real quick.
It does sound like that, though.
Tyler.
Tyler. That would be a good like player name. Mine will be Alejandro.
Alejandro, I like it.
Yeah.
Your barbarian name.
Yep.
Alejandro of the Hill People.
Waterbender.
Alright. The kids are a bit quiet tonight.
It's good. Or bad.
Oh, by the kids, I mean the kids in the audience. Ah,
Oh yeah.
Zord. That's true.
Chatters,
That was
chatters.
Zordon. Icky, Phantasy Star Online 2, I think, is coming out in English in February. Oh crap, I just fell. How far back is it going to send me? All the way back. Wonderful. I could do without being sent that far back. The checkpoints need to be improved, otherwise this game is 11 out of 10.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, well, see, it operates on a different wavelength than other games, so it gets extra points for that.
Sure.
Like, most games exist only in 3 dimensions, this game exists in 5 dimensions, so... There we go. Ah! Yeah, I didn't fall. Good.
That's close.
Why can nobody think of that Wuzzy game I played? What the heck is that game? Just somebody look up W games for Xbox One and we'll figure it out. Because we need to compare this game to that game and say that this game is better. Alright, other games, this game is better than Destiny 2. No, I don't know. Which one of your friends is it who's always talking about Destiny 2, Tyler? Is it Stotch or...
Yeah,
someone?
Professor Stotch.
Yeah, so see if he was here, I could tease him and say this is better.
Well, Bing is not very helpful. It says wakeboarding unleashed, Wallace and Gromit, Warpath, the Warriors, Whacked, Whiplash, and Whiteout.
Those don't sound like real games.
Yeah.
There's not actually an Xbox One Wallace and Gromit, is there? Isn't that 360?
I think so.
It just says Xbox games that. Oh, I guess.
Oh,
it's
nice.
Xbox
Groundmeister got a bundle of this on Steam.
360.
Yeah, because this isn't the only game in the series. There's actually several of them. It's basically one continuous epic, you know, about this tree, his many adventures.
What did you say? It sounded like. Give me the phonetic name again.
Something like Wuzzy or something. You know, it's like it's a W name and it's the name of the character. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Like that.
Wits and Wagers.
Yeah, it's definitely not that.
Wagers, I guess.
Tyler,
The pre-stream had me streaming the original Contra for NES from Contra Anniversary Collection.
Yeah, I heard you were save spamming, or what do they call that?
What liar told you that?
Save state spamming. Cheating.
What son of a biscuit would say such things about me? Such inaccuracies.
Save scumming is what it's called, yeah.
Yes, it is save scumming. Well, here's the thing. I didn't use the Konami code. You know everybody who plays Contra uses the Konami code. But I somehow messed it up when I tried to put it in, and I only had 20 minutes in the first place, so... But I got decently far in there.
Good.
Yeah, and I mean, that game, still, the NES version of the game has wonderful music.
I played Contra on something, I can't remember what. Must have been like PS3 or something when I was going through a few of my
Really?
older games. Whoa, calm
Wow.
What the
down.
heck was that?
Auto-playing video on Facebook.
Tyler and his auto-playing videos. Yeah, you know, my Facebook app right now will not remember that I want them to all be muted, so it always turns the sound on, which can be annoying when I'm, like, you know, in public or something. And Jesus Ninja asks if I got anything on the Xbox sale. I actually don't think I did, unless you count getting 2 years of Game Pass Ultimate for $51, which is pretty sweet.
Even Darker Player throwing you under the bus for saves coming.
You're dead to me, Darker Player.
Wow.
Dead like Lincoln.
Too soon.
Sorry, I went through the Wikipedia. You said Xbox 360, right? I could not find anything.
No,
that
Xbox
was-
One.
Oh, you said 360.
Oh no, I would not
Dang
have
it.
said that. It was a failed Kickstarter game. Like, they tried to kickstart it and it didn't work, so they just went ahead and made it anyway. Okay, I think I got everything.
Didn't I have like a bunch of little circles in it or something?
It had a
Characters.
bunch of collectibles for
Something.
sure, so that's what they may have been. Orange Leaf. I like how I keep upgrading my attack power. We should just stream this game until I get to the very end of it, because this is pure bliss. Alright, Orange Leaf. It shoots mad wavy things. Mad wavy things. It looks like there's there's a level that unlocks. Once the contest is over, Jesus Ninja, you'll have to tell me what you bought on sale. Because it's not that I wouldn't buy some stuff on sale, but I mean, I just got the Game Pass, and I had to buy a couple of Neo Geo games just to make sure I'd have enough Neo Geo games to play for the month. Because just to remind you guys, I am trying to stream a Neo Geo game almost every day of the month, and I really would love for you guys to turn up and support that when you can. Alright, there's the next level, I think.
Yeah, still nothing. Sorry, Paul. Wengia, platformer, Dilemma Studio.
It's not Wengia. Oh, my daughter's calling me. Don't call me during the stream. I'm not going to answer. God, I really need a cooler ringtone.
Yeah, nerdy ringtone alert.
No, I mean, that's just the default ringtone. It's not nerdy to have it.
Nerdy
Hey,
ringtone
Pitfall
alert.
Harry, thank you for the subscription. That's so awesome of you.
Yay! Can we get some hype in chat, please?
Word. Everybody thank Pitfall Harry for his awesomeness. You know, the original Pitfall is a platforming game. Are there any 3D Pitfall games, or are they all like 2D or 2.5D?
I don't think they ever made like a 3D version, but maybe.
So I was going to say maybe this is right up Harry's alley.
Yeah.
He does like platformers, but I think he likes them to be a little bit more challenging than this.
Sometimes the challenge has to come from within, Tyler. I like the honeycomb design of this level.
They have
So-
pretty good color contrast. I like the colors they pick. It works really well.
Yeah. That's the spirit. Oh, crap, fell. There was a 3D one on the GameCube PS2 generation. Nice. Why did I not play that? I should have played it. I reviewed the original Pitfall for Windows Central, actually, because there was a Windows Phone version of it. I can't remember if I got all the achievements or not. I think I did. But I got real into it, you know, like studying it and learning how to, you know, the game's secrets to be able to get all the achievements and crap.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those were the days. And I even made a really nice 3D diorama of it. Do you remember that, Tyler? Because in those days, they liked for the lead image to be a three-dimensional thing. So I made a, you know, a diorama.
Yeah, I remember.
Designed
I'm
it
vaguely
myself.
familiar with that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a big kick out of it back then when they had us do that. Yeah, no, especially, remember, Pitfall was an Atari 2600 game first. And compared to other 2600 games, it was, way more robust.
I only remember the Intellivision version of it. I never played any other versions of it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I think there's like 255 screens or something, and just games were not that big back then. And it basically invented the platforming genre. Like, there were no real platformers before that, or no traditional ones. So we owe a lot to it. And I don't think Tyler appreciates it enough.
I don't know that I've ever played it. I've seen it played. It's a little pixel one where you jump over alligators and swing on ropes and climb down stairs and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, dude, it did a Tarzan yell when you swing on the rope. It's like, doo, 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 doo.
Yes, I
cool.
think so.
I don't think it did that.
Oh, it didn't
Yes,
do that?
it
It
did.
should have.
No.
It did. It did in the Intellivision version of it.
Maybe on that, yeah.
Yeah.
They could actually put sound files in that version.
And television was a little more powerful than the 2600. And there was a Pitfall 2, which I played in Game Room. Do you remember Game Room for Xbox and PC?
Yep.
Yeah.
One of those many things that Xbox shut down. Was that an Xbox thing?
Yeah, it was
Or
an
did the
Xbox
developer shut it
initiative.
down?
And yeah, it had a ton of classic arcade games and 2600 games. And it was a great idea, and each one gave you a certain number of medals, which helped you get the achievements from Game Room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really neat idea. Basically, like kind of an early virtual console type thing. You're right. Microsoft should have supported it much better than they did. I'm sure it's one of those things where the executive who spearheaded it went to a different department, and that was it for it.
Yep. Yeah, they were notorious for that in the 360 generation.
Oh yeah. At least we've had Phil Spencer for a good while, even if he has yet to actually start cranking out the hot exclusives. It's taking him longer than I would have expected. Because, I mean, he came in right when Matrick got forced out.
Yeah, well, I think...
Villain.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, anything that he's spearheaded just gets canceled anyway.
Yeah, it's really a shame. Hopefully that will not be happening too much anymore. I mean, they have some decent games lined up, but there just needs to be more of them. So, do you have any
balance.
E3 impressions, you guys? Nintendo kind of won it, didn't they?
Who?
Nintendo?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't
they
think...
weren't there.
Everyone thinks Nintendo's was good. I don't think Nintendo's was that good. What they have? A couple Smash Brothers characters and a trailer for a Zelda game that's 6 years away?
Crowd-pleasing Smash Brothers characters, like truly crowd-pleasing.
Yeah, but it's cool until you remember, oh, it's just a character in a fighting game that's boring if you don't have people to play with.
Well, it does have online multiplayer, you know.
Yeah, but... Ugh.
I know, Nintendo's online.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the level.
The Zelda thing could have been a DLC. Just saying.
Wait, but I mean, it seems to be a whole new game, Alejandro. They're not gonna.
Yeah, he's saying it could have been a DLC. But yeah, they're doing like a direct sequel because Breath of the Wild was so successful. It'll be... I mean, it won't be called Breath of the Wild 2, but it'll be very similar to Breath of the Wild.
But they just said sequel
be
to
Breath of the
Wild.
Wild
That's how
or-
they advertise it. But
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely Breath of the Wild style.
I mean, it's the second in a trilogy. The final one in the trilogy will be Breath of the Wildest.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I confess I haven't played it yet. I have it for the Wii U, but I refuse to play on the Wii U. I want to play it on the Switch, but I'm too cheap to buy it for $60.
Well, I mean, if you have a Wii U, you might as well actually play it.
Well, I had to go sit the Wii U connected, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. So
Yeah, the only thing cool about Banjo and Smash is that they'll make an amiibo for him that I can buy.
I mean, that's cool enough, but also the Dragon Quest hero, and not just one, but like 4 different ones, because each of the skins will be from a different game. So, for Dragon Quest fans, that's a real crowd pleaser too. And won't there be an amiibo for that too? Or,
Probably 4 of them.
Yeah, and that's really cool. More Dragon Quest merchandise available in America.
I won't get any of those.
I thought you liked Dragon Quest, Tyler. Have you
I
had
do,
a
but
heel
I
turn?
don't like any of those characters. Just maybe the guy from the first one. Isn't he one of the guys?
It's either from the first one or from the third.
Oh.
Dragon
Well, I
Quest
mean,
3.
but I mean, they look like just anime characters. You know, they don't look anything like they look in 1, 2, 3
do not
because
call me
they're
during the stream.
they're
She knows
just
better.
you know anime-looking characters.
They're Dragon Quest characters, dang you. They're heroes. They took part in epic adventures.
Yeah, I have the Totaku as well, Jono. The Banjo Kazooie Totaku. It's really good, but I'll get the amiibo too. And yeah, I mean, Banjo Kazooie is awesome. That's one of my favorite games ever. But you know, being in Smash is no big deal.
Tyler, you have a different attitude about Smash than I would say most of the gaming world.
Yeah, that's all right. What did I say earlier?
What did you say?
It's okay when most people are wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Classic Tyler.
Was it at the end of one of the Uncharted games where you actually got to play one of Banjo Kazooie on like a little thing?
One of the what games? Oh no, that's Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. Not the same
that's
character,
Crash
Alejandro.
Is that they sound?
You're being racist against marsupials, assuming
For real.
one is the same as the other.
Yeah, that's not right.
Isn't it a kangaroo?
Crash is a bandicoot.
Yeah.
Banjo's
an
a
actual
bear.
animal. That's
Which
not
we
his-
assure
his
you
name.
is a real animal. And
A
not made up
bandicoot
thing.
is a real animal, but I don't know what he looks like.
I'll have
Totally a
to-
real animal. People
Somebody-
have seen them in the wild.
Give me the name in Spanish. What the heck in Spanish?
I have no
Bandicoot.
idea. Also,
Also, that's not true. That's so not true. Let's see. Alexa, one good Spanish.
More mad achievements. Love it. 500 berries. So what kind of stuff do I get for all my berries?
yeah, bandicoots are native to Australia.
Sure they are. Right, Jono and Brownmeister? Wink, wink.
And then Animal Crossing got delayed, so I don't know why people are excited about that, but I guess people like delays.
Is Animal Crossing even that exciting? People do like it.
I like Animal Crossing. I think people like it. What's the term when you like fantasize something more than you actually like it? Because Nintendo is just like stemmed in that. Like I bought Smash for 3DS. I'm like, oh yeah, I played Smash for 2,000 hours on my GameCube, and then I bought it. And then after like 4 matches, it's like, okay, I don't have anyone to play with. I don't want to go online and just get my butt kicked. And the single player is really mediocre. So why do I own this again?
Really, because Smash Brothers games usually have like big, sprawling single player components. Did that one not?
Yeah, but single player fighting stuff is not.
But I mean, it's full of like crowd pleasing story stuff. I remember that about the last one that I had. What was the one
It
after
also doesn't
Melee?
help that the 3DS version, the controls on 3DS are just a pile of garbage
Oh yeah,
for
that must
anything
have
like
sucked.
that.
Agreed.
Like you had to use that
They're
little side.
uncomfortable. It hurts.
Yeah, they're super bad.
Yeah, I mean, who at Nintendo thought that that instead of adding a real right analog stick, they would just add a nipple?
Like a little nub. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's better than nothing, but it also sucks. Like, why would you do that? This makes no sense to me.
Yeah, if Nintendo's smart, they'll put Zelda out next year, but I don't know that they're going to do it that quick.
Well, don't they have Link's Awakening DX coming soon, or Link's
Yeah.
Awakening DX?
Yeah, whatever the remastered version's called.
Triple X, I think it is.
They do,
Awakening
but that's not.
XXX.
But that's not like a.
Dude, I mean, that is way more exciting than a Breath of the Wild type Zelda to me. But, you know.
I mean, haven't you played Link's Awakening a bunch?
100 years ago when it was out on Game Boy Color, yeah. I mean, that was a long freaking time ago.
I've played it enough that I don't need to play it again. But I like what they did with the visual style.
Yeah. I mean, for one thing, Tyler, like 20 years later, it's like basically like playing a new game.
I mean, yeah, but maybe it's just because I played that one. Like, I've played through it 4 or 5 times, so
Oh, wow. Yeah, I only played through it once.
yeah. It's good. It's no Link to the Past.
I don't know, like some people get into the dreamlike quality of it more than than regular Link to the Past. You're right, Link to the Past is just like huge and perfect.
Mhm.
And Link's Awakening is a little bit smaller scale, but it's really densely packed. You know, like there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah,
It has
there's.
Goombas and Chain Chomps, and that's pretty.
It does have both of those things.
Hmm.
It does have like that dungeon maker, which is not for me, but that's interesting.
Oh, neat. Will they be shareable?
Uh, only with random people. Like you can't download a specific person's.
Yeah, that does sound exactly like Nintendo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or like you
Oh,
can
yeah.
only play the dungeons created by people you don't like.
You're right.
So,
Yeah.
like a bully in high school, you know, you can play his levels. The guy who fired you at your job.
The Secret of Mana 3 remake looks good.
Oh yeah, that's pretty hot. And
That's
they even
coming.
released that collection over here, which is greater than
Yeah, that's coming to PS4, the remake version. The collection isn't, but
nice. I'm gonna be all over that.
yeah, me too. Well, I played Adventures of Mana, the first one, the remake on Vita, and it's awful. So, like, are the games
Yeah.
better? Do they get better?
Oh, they definitely do. I mean, like,
Okay.
remember that was an original Game Boy game that they remade, you know, and like they didn't improve much of anything when they remade it.
Okay. It's okay.
But yeah, the rest are actual 16-bit games, 2 and 3. So
So is that Adventures of Mana like the original version on the collection that was just released on Switch? I
I
assume
think
yes.
it's the original Game Boy version, but if somebody in the audience knows, like Brian would know, I would like to hear about that. Because yeah, I mean, playing it Game Boy style would be an interesting way to play it.
Yeah, because I
Visually,
haven't played Secret of Mana. How do you say it? Mana?
I say
Mana.
Mana.
Say
Mana is
mana.
acceptable, but not the right way to say it.
But how do you say mana in like, you know, the blue bar in Magic? Do you say mana for that too?
I do. Some people say mana, but like there's a different spelling, M-A-N-N-A, and that is how I would say mana. Like if there's only one N, then I say mana, period.
Yeah, like in World of Warcraft kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mana.
Are you around, Brian? We lost Brian. He actually was around, Tyler. He wasn't going against us today.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yep. Alejandro talked a bunch of smack, and then Brian showed up
I
miraculously.
invoke him. Yep. Actually, you were talking smack. I was defending him.
I thought
don't think that's
Square
how it
Enix
went.
had a good conference.
Who did Square Enix?
Square Enix, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had a lot of weeb stuff, but some of it looked good. Final Fantasy VII looks good.
Yeah, some people, you know, like I'm in some retro groups on Facebook and what have you, and a lot of people there are real negative about it. And I'm like, guys, it doesn't have to be just like the original. You already can play the original on literally like every system ever devised, even the Jaguar. No, but you know, I don't get why they're like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Square Enix-
it looks way more appealing to me, a more traditional gamer,
crap.
and less of a weeby turn-based RPG gamer. So, I mean,
Um,
it's way more appealing to the masses.
There's nothing wrong with turn-based RPGs, but yeah, like adding action to it to make it have more modern appeal is also cool.
But I do hope the combat's better than Final Fantasy 15 because it's awful in that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cadence of Hyrule came out.
That's pretty exciting.
I don't know. I didn't like Crypt of the Necrodance. I sucked at it.
That's strange, Tyler. You just have
You
no
did
idea,
a-
huh?
Yeah,
Did
no
you
rhythm.
play Hyrule? How do you say that? Hyrule Warriors?
Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors.
I always said Hyrule because that's how it
If
looks
I had
in
a
it.
Switch, it came out on Switch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I had a Switch, I would totally buy it. I mean, I could get the 3DS version, but I might as well just wait.
Yeah, I've been eyeing that. Not pretty cool.
Do you like the Warriors games? Have you played any of them?
It's just like fighting games in general.
Well, no, I mean, it's action, and it's kind of a little bit simplistic action, but relaxing and fun. That's what Tyler doesn't get.
Yeah, it's super boring.
Tyler doesn't like when games are relaxing or fun.
If I wanted to relax, I'd watch a TV show.
I mean, I prefer a little bit of a storyline as opposed to just, you know, Injustice to just fight, or Mortal Kombat. I have to be in the mood continuous fights but
Those
I
games do have
enjoy
story
them.
modes. Both of them have story
Yeah,
modes.
when it comes to fighting games, those are the most story mode you'll find is the NetherRealm ones.
For real, they put a lot of money into those.
Jono says Crypt of the Necrodancer is harder, but it has
Yeah.
a Zelda theme. That's cool.
Yeah, so see, Tyler, since you're not good at Cryptid Necrodancer, you might actually be okay at Cadence of Hyrule or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a Switch, so I don't have to worry about it.
Oh yeah, there is that.
That's why I don't
But I
play
mean,
it.
it looks wonderful, and I haven't.
Yeah, it
heard
looks
music,
cute.
but I bet it's great.
Yeah, I bet it is too. It's a pretty fun, fantastic mashup for an indie developer to get to work on something like that.
Yeah,
For
I mean,
Nintendo to be willing to do that.
yeah, it's
Both,
cool of
Nintendo, both Nintendo and
raise-
Microsoft have come so far over the years.
They have. If only, let's just hope it works.
Yeah, it won't.
I
Mention
want it to
Sony
work
at
to
this
humble
point.
Sony up some.
Yep.
Sony needs to start being cool again.
They were real friendly last generation. Like PlayStation Plus, like used to be just like a killer feature.
Yeah.
Like it was so worth the money.
Hmm.
Now it's like not that good. I mean, it just happens. Microsoft has to be more consumer friendly to try to steal as many sales as they can, just like PlayStation 3 had to be in the US last generation. Because they started the same thing. They started so far behind, just like Microsoft this generation.
Yeah, and if it hadn't been for Don freaking Matrick,
Oh, yeah.
PlayStation never would have caught up. But no.
No, probably not in America. I mean, I think people are naturally just would rather get a Microsoft product here in the US, but not when it costs more, is less powerful, has less interesting features.
Well, I mean, the 360 is not particularly less powerful than the PS3. It's like
No, I meant for the
different.
Xbox One.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
No,
I mean,
Xbox
like
360 was
Matrick,
yeah.
I believe Matrick was also the guy responsible for the tail end of the 360's lifespan, where they stopped
where
having good
nothing happened.
exclusives.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, he really hurt the Xbox brand, and he doesn't get
Yeah.
enough hate.
Yeah. Although, I mean, for all the love that Phil Spencer gets, the console is so completely a wasteland for good exclusives. Except for like
Yeah.
the Core 3.
Yeah, we will see if that changes. I mean, Phantasy Star Online, I believe, is only a timed exclusive, but that is still a pretty good get for certain gamers.
It's just timed exclusive, but you're insane if you think that'll have a major effect on anything.
Well, I wouldn't say major, but I mean, like, again, the Xbox needs more Japanese appeal, so it's good that they took a step to give it some.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know how Sony didn't do it. You know, you'd think that Sony would have the connections to get that going a little quicker.
Well, I mean, they must have just not cared, you know, they probably
Yeah.
passed on it.
I imagine there's probably a lot of Asia with Sony that we just don't probably see as much here. But
don't see
like
what?
market-wise and games and this. If it wasn't for Paul, I wouldn't be aware of half of the games that are out there that are pretty cool.
Oh. I'm glad I'm able to introduce cool games to many of you.
That's right.
Like Woodle Tree Adventure.
Yeah,
Woodle
exactly.
Tree Adventure.
Woodle.
Oh,
Wobble.
Yeah, I mean, but like, if you like a real old-fashioned sort of PC-style 3D platformer, this is actually quite a good game. You know, like I'm having a very nice time with it. I don't have a lot of complaints.
it's not Banjo-Kazooie. That's your complaint.
That would be
Or Oodle.
Even cooler.
What was the name of the other one?
Woodle Tree Adventure. That's what we're playing.
No, the one that I offended the marsupials. What was it?
Oh,
Crash
Banjo
Bandicoot.
Yeah, Crash
That one.
Bandicoot and
I said Oodle Canoodle. Same thing.
What's $37, Jonah? Let me take a drink.
I think the PS Plus is what they were talking about. No?
I think he's talking about Cadence of Hyrule in Australia.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh, Cadence, yeah.
I wish I had a Switch so I could just get a review copy. Although if Nintendo's publishing it, then maybe I couldn't. But if the actual indie developer is publishing, then I could, because they're nice to me. Do you know, Tyler, who the publisher is?
No idea.
Dang it. What do I pay you for, Tyler?
to think.
Yeah.
Oh my
I can only claim that I know developers at Guild Wars, but I actually don't know if there still is.
Guild Wars, is that still around?
People still play it, but they made Guild Wars 2, and I don't know if they made anything else after.
Hey Simius, how are you?
Hey, Simius. I thought Microsoft's presentation was pretty good. I know it got a lot of hate, and they definitely didn't do enough about Xbox too. But I
Yeah.
think that's what everyone suspected they wouldn't. So
That's probably why it's getting more hate, though. Like, some people really wanted some concrete details, and we didn't get much of that.
Yeah.
no, nothing at all.
But yeah, there were a lot of cool games during that. And Battletoads, if I didn't have Ultimate Game Pass, I'd be all over buying that, you know? Like, it looks
Yeah,
great to me.
Battletoads looked good.
Just a shame it doesn't have online play. That's a strange decision.
Yeah, that's a
but-
huge oversight for, I don't know, for Rare and Microsoft to leave out.
Yeah, for a first-party game.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, they must have crunched some numbers, but you would just think you can spend a little bit more to add that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember too much more. A lot of what they showed off was third-party stuff, which is fine, which is actually better for me because I actually get the chance to play it. But it's always cool to see some of those. I thought the new Star Wars game looked really blah, like not that interesting or that good.
That seems to be the general impression.
Yeah. I think just
Okay.
the Star Wars overload in general. People are blah in general about anything Star Wars these days.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they have burnt out a lot of people on it.
since he stopped making good movies.
That's why I'm not Alex Skywalker anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alex
Done with it.
Skywalker's not a bad name. I mean, it has that Russian appeal, you know? Like Skywalker.
Maybe I should call it to Alex Ski Vodka or something like that.
Yeah, Outer World looks cool. I'm glad that's still coming to PlayStation.
Remind me which one that is?
It's like a mix of Borderlands and Fallout.
Oh. Well,
It's by Obsidian, which I think Microsoft owns now.
My son has been replaying Borderlands 2, like, after a long time since they had that new free DLC.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like super negative about it and trying to convince me that it's not a good game, and I'm like, well, you know, it's your opinion, but Borderlands is awesome.
Borderlands is awesome. I started up the pre-sequel. It's not as good, but it's been okay for the few hours I've been playing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some neat differences, like the low gravity
Yeah.
stuff, right?
I
Yeah,
played
the
with
gravity-
Deborah a couple of times.
Good
The
luck,
gravity
guys.
sucks.
Hey, Oblivion. Hey, Miss Lily K. God, that jump there is really unfair. I need to go back and see. I mean, it
There's no
takes me long
button-
enough to
there's
even
no
get over
button
there.
No button to hit to extend a bridge or something.
Oh, I
That's
forgot.
weird.
There's a run button. I keep forgetting there's a way to run.
Aha.
You've been walking this whole time and there's a run button.
Gee, dude.
Jeez.
Maybe that would have made the difference. I'm so silly.
Would have been like 4 more levels in at this point.
Yeah.
You're right. Just really padded the game out by forgetting about the run button.
Yeah, there's definitely no 360 camera turn. I googled that and no, nothing.
Yeah, and that's fine. You know, you just got to play the game on its own terms.
I thought Avengers looked kind of lame too, the new Avengers game.
Yeah, visually, I mean, it just looks like off-brand. Like, you know, like if somebody made their own like 3D Avengers animation on YouTube.
Yeah,
what the characters
that's a
Yeah,
good
exactly.
comparison.
Yeah, the
I don't
skins
get
just
that,
look
like,
horrible. I agree.
Square Enix can't design better character models than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
At that point, I think maybe just make them look more like comic book like as opposed to try to make them like the movies. Cause
yeah, if you're not going to pay to use the actors' likenesses.
yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of in that like weird in between that's not terribly appealing
Mm-hmm.
to either way. And I mean, maybe I was wondering if it really is just going to be like this huge, like almost an MMO or something where it's going to be so big that they have to dial down the visuals a little bit to, you know, have this huge open, massive world or something.
But didn't they say it's not going to be open world? I heard somebody.
I thought it was. Is it not? How are they going to do like a lot of cooperative stuff without having open worlds.
Well, I mean, I don't know for a
I
fact.
guess you
but
can
guess-
still. I guess Destiny's not open world. You just play the same missions over and over and stuff.
Yep.
All right, I finally got it, guys. Knowing how to run is helpful. Jonah says, am I looking forward to Dragon Quest Builders 2 or Dragon Quest 11? Well, you know, it's funny. I bought Dragon Quest 11 for PS4 and I've never played it. You know, and my plan was to start playing it this summer, but then I got my summer job and it tires me out, so... Plus, I keep getting games for review, dang it.
If you have a real console like a PS4, you don't have to look forward to Dragon Quest 11. You could have played it like a year and a half ago.
Yep.
Yeah, but the Switch version is getting a ton of extra stuff because there was a bunch of 3DS exclusive content, and that will be in the Switch version, plus even more new stuff. So that version is going to be very robust.
I'm looking forward to Dragon Quest Builders 2. I really enjoyed the first game. It was
Nice,
maybe
me too.
a touch more simplistic than I would have wanted it to be. But maybe they'll flesh it out a little bit more in the sequel.
I know it has an online co-op mode, although it's not for the story.
Yeah, hopefully it at least has good missions.
Play
Like it gives you something to do.
Sorry.
Well done. Yeah, I hope so too. And you know, the first Dragon Quest Builders tied into the story of the very first Dragon Quest game, and the second
yeah, a little
one
bit.
ties into Dragon Quest 2's story, which is fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't get the Dragon Quest 1 port on PlayStation 4 in English.
there were three
That
of them,
sucks.
1 through 3, which make up a trilogy. Like they all have interconnected worlds and stories. They are on Japanese PlayStation 4,
Yeah.
and I imported part 1. Like I have part 1, and I can play it. I got like
One's the only
through.
one you'd be able to get through
Yeah,
without
'cause
a
it's
knowledge
simple
of
enough.
Japanese. Go fight a bunch of guys, go into a couple caves, go buy some keys or find some keys, go get the strong armor, then go to the second half of the world, then beat the game.
Yeah, the menus are still a little bit of a pain, but especially if you own the mobile version, you can just pop that open and look up what the menus
Yeah.
say. Well, guys,
And no
I feel.
trophies.
Do you guys have to go soon, or can you stick around for a few minutes?
I've got a few more minutes, but not too much longer.
Yeah, same
Okay.
here.
Well, if everyone is in agreement, I don't mind doing one last level until you guys have to go at least. Maybe we'll
Yeah, I don't know if we'll make it through a whole level. These levels are super long.
Maybe they are, Tyler. Maybe they are. Is this game on PlayStation 4 also?
I don't know.
And how much does it cost? I think these are things we need to be able to tell the audience.
$49.99.
What a value!
And you can get the Ultimate Collector's Edition for 150.
Published by Limited Run Games.
That's right. I don't know. It's probably $10. Maybe it's $20.
Yeah, I mean 10 would be a good price. Like if it is 10, then I would say, hey, just buy it. You know, if it's more, then maybe wait for.
So I'm looking at the Microsoft Store. It says $4.99
Really, it's only $5.
for available on Xbox One.
Not too shabby. And I
Are you
mean,
sure
it's
you
got-
looked up the right? Sure you looked up the right game?
Woodle
That's
Tree
true.
Adventures, and there's a, yep.
It is part of a
Yeah,
series, but I think the
$3
rest are
on
maybe
Steam.
Through on Steam, yeah, $2.99 on Steam.
Not bad. Yeah, easy achievements too. So that again makes it very easy for me to recommend.
$24.99 on Switch.
Seriously?
No, it's only $5.
Oh, that would be hilarious though.
A
Yeah.
lot of Switch games. Yeah.
The Switch tax.
Yeah. What game did I just saw had a 10? And it's only 30 on Xbox and PlayStation, but it's 40 on Switch.
Ouch.
Oh, what game was it? I can't remember.
Well, one thing is the physical copies do cost them more to make, and then they don't want to price the digital copy lower than the physical copy.
Right.
But there was some game, I think it's Sniper Elite V2 Remastered, where the physical copy is more than the digital copy, like the digitals are cheaper.
Weird. I mean, that's how it should be, but
Yeah, it should. Pass a little bit of that savings on to the consumer. Okay, this game is not on PlayStation 4, unfortunately.
Oh, how are we
You're
gonna
missing
survive?
No.
I guess you'll just have to play more Ratalaika games.
Yep.
Besides that,
That's
I
like-
got the one called Back in 1995. I haven't tried that yet.
That's a dumb name.
It is a dumb name.
I played Sekiro, but I didn't like it.
Oh, and you like Dark Souls, but don't like
Yeah.
Sekiro?
Yeah, well, Dark Souls, like, you can block. Sekiro's all about parrying, and parrying's a pain in the ass.
Is it really harder? How is it harder?
It's hard to
It's been-
parry.
Ah,
Icky's leaving us.
Icky, we'll miss you. Where's he going?
I don't know.
Probably to eat lunch.
Has he got another date?
He did not say.
He does need to do more dating. It's too bad he doesn't live in America where we could potentially hook him up with somebody online. But I don't think women are allowed to use the internet in Malaysia, so...
Right. They barely got the right to speak after 6 p.m.
Just barely. And, you know, that was hard fought. That was like 5 years of debate.
Right.
This level has a more interesting structure to it. Like, it's got some real verticality and stuff.
Iki, you're a good sport, man. You just took it like a champ.
Yeah, Icky doesn't talk a lot of mess. Every now and then he'll surprise me. with
No, he
something.
always talks crap to me.
Oh, really? That's funny. You guys have some kind of rivalry going. Oh, no, the camera angle is out of control. After I
Oh.
went in that building, it just... Look, it's not
Yep.
good. I cannot see anything.
Gee.
You broke the game.
Oh, Woodle Tree Adventure, don't do this to me.
So that's why it's $4.99.
Oh, the camera is still broken too. Even after I died, it stayed.
No.
Oh, there we go. It fixed. Thank goodness. That was going to be frustrating.
That was funny though.
Yeah, except he has to make like 30 jumps again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the retracing my steps is not going to be delightful.
For how simple this game is, there's no reason that you shouldn't have like a checkpoint every 5 berries.
Yeah, well, I mean, why not do it like that? Like, there's a couple
Right.
of checkpoints here and there, but it's almost completely absent of them.
Right, but yeah, but I mean, there's nothing in your way. You just have to make the same stupid jumps over and over and over again. You know.
Hey, is Link? Link is recommending River Bond on Game Pass. Now I have Game Pass, and I am actually excited to check out some of those games, even though I have enough games to play as it is. But like, it's just cool looking there and saying like, "Hey, all these games I don't have, I can
It's
download them
River.
if I want."
What's River Bond? Link?
Isn't it some kind of action RPG?
Sounds like a strategy RPG or something.
Maybe it's James Bond in the river.
My river is my bond. Oh no, the camera messed up. It automatically messed up when I got up here. Ah. Please, game, don't do that. That's not fair.
Oh,
Try to
man.
jump in the waterfall.
Developers are gonna wish you stopped the stream at 8:30.
I know. If I only stopped it a few minutes before, it'd look like 20% better. But no,
Oh,
it
fixed
fixed
itself.
stuff.
It's
Thank
fine.
goodness. Thank goodness. Look, there's a crazy looking octopus. I like him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and a guy with candy corn on his head.
Candy
Candy
corn's
corn is-
delicious.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I was
Yeah,
about
I
to
like
talk
it.
mess about it.
No,
Yeah, candy corn is
corn's
my cherry,
fantastic.
Tyler.
It's like,
You don't eat cherries, or you don't eat candy corns.
No.
They're so
too
good.
syrupy.
And the pumpkins, like the pumpkin candy corn
Oh.
things, those are even better.
Yeah, well, those are, I mean, they're actually too sugary for me, but yeah, I can eat a little bit of them.
They're what?
Too sugary.
Oh,
It tastes like you're eating, like, sugar mixed with, I don't know, some kind of hardening agent.
yeah.
Ah, dang it. I fell and died. Please don't make me go all the way back. Thank goodness there's a checkpoint.
Yay.
And it's right where the camera messes up.
Of course.
That's terrific. And then it fixes after you move.
Yeah, all
it.
you have to do is make that one jump. Yeah, Simius has pretty good taste in sugary snacks. He likes Cadbury eggs too.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Especially Cadbury caramel for me.
In limited quantity.
No.
I hear the Cadbury chocolate in England is a different formula and better than what we get.
It's probably less sweet.
Yeah, most likely.
Is that how we are with our chocolates?
It's high fructose corn syrup here. They probably actually.
Americans like everything sweet. Like none of the desserts and stuff, my understanding in other countries, are nearly as sweet as we have them here.
Huh. Did not know that, Ed. But it makes sense.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, there are different regional tastes. Well, you know, in Japan they have lots of cool different Kit Kat flavors that we don't get over here unless you go to California.
I got a vinyl figure of Kit Kat, but it's a mutated Kit Kat, and it's called Kill Cat, and so like they look like monsters in the shape of Kit Kats. They're pretty cute.
That's real strange, Tyler.
It's very strange.
There's two floating islands here. I have no idea how to get over to them.
Maybe you can hop on a bee?
Maybe there are other levels.
You think? Could it be? Yeah, sometimes game developers do that, don't they? Like, they build it all in one environment and just portions.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I certainly haven't seen any mechanics that would allow me to travel in a different way to get up there. Tyler, have you kept up with the new Toe Jam and Earl any?
No.
They had a really good Kickstarter telethon with Macaulay Culkin on it and stuff a few weeks back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I kept pushing it, but it seems like nobody in Discord wanted to go look at it. But it was like one of the better Twitch streams I've ever seen.
Did you watch it at home alone?
Nice.
But don't. Sorry.
Yeah, because he's actually like a producer on that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess because he really loved the original, and he has enough money to, like, you know, he bought the position on Kickstarter or whatever.
Huh.
Interesting.
1,000 berries. So now I just need 2,000 more to get that final
2,000
achievement.
more.
Are you sure about all that?
Yes, sir.
Ooh. This one says 850, but what is it? Oh, I got a headband. Does that allow me to take an extra hit or something?
Is the time in Pacific
I like the headband. Man, I was just having a blast with this game. I wonder how much longer it is. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap it up. You guys have been great sticking around. Just a headband. Yeah, Link, did I say hi to you? It's good to see you here, Link. Always happy to have our old friends come back to the stream. Yeah, one thing is it's Neo Geo June for me, right? Like, I'm streaming a different Neo Geo game every month. And there is a Neo Geo game on Game Pass that I didn't own, and that's Metal Slug Metal Slug X, which is a lot of people's favorite Metal Slug game. So
not mine.
Oh, God, Tyler. Do you actually have a favorite? Do you like that series?
No.
It's a good series. Why wouldn't you like it?
I've played a few.
It's like Contra, except you can't shoot diagonally for some reason. Just a headband.
That's
Thank
right.
you, Alejandro. Yes. So anyway, guys, we've been playing Woodle Tree Adventures for Xbox One. It is also on Steam. It's $5 on Xbox, $3 on Steam. If you didn't win a copy tonight and you like 3D platformers, I actually have to recommend it. I just had a good time with it. Like, it's nothing fancy and it's kind of unpolished, and yet it is fun. Like, the gameplay is good and it's just pleasant and colorful.
Indeed.
So thank you, Tyler and Alejandro, for joining us on mic.
Yep, happy to be here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Icky, who unfortunately died right at the end of the stream. But while he was alive, he ran the contest and did a great job of that. Love hanging out with you all. And please remember my words. Don't hate, appreciate.
See you guys.
Good night.
That ought to hold those little SOBs.
Night.
See ya.
There's the ending. Actually, that's 8 in the morning. That's actually better than
Yikes.
today, the people who are working, like there's one manager who's kind of strict. Like anyway, but like, I was working with